Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time you're watching this, thanks for watching Common Sense Talks. Please smash that subscribe and like button. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We cover all kinds of awesome topics. We talk a lot of different things: news, politics, sports, collectibles, games, opinion, all kinds of cool stuff. Plan on getting some guests on here soon. I have another channel, Common Sense Fishing. Go ahead and take a look at that if you'd like and you're into the outdoors or fishing. But today's video, something special for you guys. It's going to be a quick 10-minute live stream, 15-minute live stream. If you're on, leave a comment, say hi. If you're watching this afterwards, please help support the channel so we can grow, get more people involved, and have a lot more fun. But today's topic is going to be online prostitution. And did you know that since the internet was invented, pimps and prostitutes and sex traffickers and all that have been using online services to promote and to do prostitution? Now, I'm kind of an independent. I don't want to get into the subject of should women be allowed to legally prostitute like in Nevada and stuff like that. Subject. I want to talk about the specific laws and that have been happening behind the scenes on places like Craigslist and My Red Book and other such places, because you have sex traffickers that bring women from China, Mexico. They kidnap women and they prostitute them out at young ages, get them hooked on drugs. There's all kinds of bad stuff. And then you've got girls that are just really don't care, like, trying to get through college or just trying to stack up a ton of money, like some of the Vegas workers, they're not being, so to speak, pimped or prostituted out, except for they kind of are by their brothels. They have to share the money. Whole different subject. There's lots of protections. They're tested constantly. They know what they're doing. They're not being sold and enslaved in that side. So that's neither here nor there. Is getting off into the weeds. So I'm not saying I agree or disagree with that. There's kind of two different forms of it. There's the streetwalker, the online, the very illegal dark side of it, and then there's a small area like Vegas. There's the legal side of it, right? So whole different subject. I want to talk about online prostitution, sexual, not harassment, but like where women are unfortunately trafficked and stuff like that. So the last 20 years that the internet has existed, you've had George Bush, Obama, and Trump as president. So Obama had 8 years and Bush had 8 years. So for 16 years, you could go on to Craigslist and go to the personal section, women for men, men for women, men for men, women for women, transgender for whatever. You got all these different sites or little sub firms you could go into and try to find something, right? Then they had sites like My Red Book, My Pink Book, stuff like that, where they literally had pictures, phone numbers, even reviews on them and stuff, and all this crazy stuff. And I was meaning to try to do it the other way, where I could stream and show you guys my stream, because I have a couple of sites up, why no more personals in Craigslist, My Red Book, stuff like that, to help explain it. So I'm going to read it for you guys. All right. So before I jump into it, I want to say that for 16 years, we had a Republican and a Democrat in office, and the internet's been around and it's been used for these nefarious purposes, and they did absolutely nothing about it. Well, 2 years into Donald Trump's presidency, he passed the Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act, SESTA. And what that did is it removed Section 230 protection for services knowingly involved in illegal sex trafficking. So sites like Craigslist had to either shut down and be turned off or completely under the Fed control and removed, or they had to remove the personals from their site. Sites like My Red Book, they were actually arrested, the people that started that, and they were shut down as well. My Pink Book, all these online sites. So that's what led on, also helped the creation and speed up the creation of sites like Tumblr and Kick and other stuff, or other dating websites, where they kind of sometimes use those as well, but it's a lot harder for prostitution, for pimps to put it out there like, hey, these are our services or contact us, right? So they've pretty much done. So Trump single-handedly, with the stroke of a pen, ended online prostitution, saved probably countless numbers of women and children from easily being exploited. Are they still being exploited? Yes. Are there still prostitution? Of course. But through this one act alone, he single-handedly made it nearly impossible for simple, easy prostitution. Pretty much just shut it down. So there's no more Craigslist, no more Red Book, no more of that stuff. And that's something I don't think he gets enough credit for. I don't think anyone in my opinion, I don't understand why American citizens don't understand how big of a deal this is. That you had Obama in there for 8 years while all this horrible stuff was going on, and they're passing all these stupid acts about this or about that, worried about this one person killed or this one person hurt, worried about this or that. And Bush, 8 years in, invading Iraq, Afghanistan, going after the Middle East, doing all this craziness, but never, 8 years of just letting women and children get pimped and prostituted out with no recourse. And they could have done something about it for 16 years. Let that sink in. Democrat and Republican let it happen for 16 years. Now, do you think if Trump didn't come in and do that, do you really think that someone was going to do that? Maybe in the era of Me Too and all that, it might have got brought to the forefront and canceled eventually. But I could also see the crazy lefty liberals being like, it's a woman's body, her right to choose what to do with it. You can't tell us what to do. I don't know. It just depends on how big tech sees it. So big tech is made like an unholy relationship with the government, especially this last few years, and with the deep state, where they cancel, they censor anything they don't agree with, they take videos down that they don't agree with. So it's pretty crazy. So whatever side they would have chose probably would have been one that got propped up. But Trump came in with the stroke of a pen, wrote an act, said no more. So I just wanted to let you guys know that whether you love him or you hate him, I think he gets a lot of flack for the grab him by the hoo-hoo. He gets a lot of flack for some of the dumb things he does. And then his supporters promote his awesome economy, promote a border wall, promote trying to bring manufacturing back to America. But nobody seems to even be aware of this. And I think this is a huge point. Like, you would think that the feminists and women would be just celebrating him for doing this. Freaking 16 years with a Republican and a Democrat in office, they did squat. And here comes the orange man 2 years in, and boom, gone. So just a real simple, quick video. Wanted to jump on. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon or good night, whatever time you're watching this, right? So I just want to let you guys know, get your 2 cents on it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And welcome to the channel. Please smash that subscribe and like, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. This is just a short little live stream. Usually I just upload a video like this, but I do want to try to continue to live stream on this channel, hopefully get more people involved, where we can start asking questions, we can start having comments, super chats, all kinds of cool stuff as the channel grows. But then in the meantime, at least if we can get some people on, we can start having some dialogue and some conversation about it, because I'll read the comments and I'll interact with you guys. So if you've seen my other channel, Common Sense Fishing, it's a lot more popular. I'm monetized on that channel. This is just a baby little channel. So please help us grow by smashing that like and subscribe, share the video, let other people know. Were you aware of this? So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.